The South African Maritime Safety Authority officially launched the Fishing Vessel Safety Audit at the Port Elizabeth, in Gqeberha in the Eastern Cape. The audit is a nationwide initiative aimed at enhancing safety standards within the commercial fishing sector. The aim is to strengthen compliance with maritime safety regulations and improve safety measures on board South African registered fishing vessels. SABC News reporter Sisipho Ncube filed this report for us.
The port of Port Elizabeth, where you can see that it is a hot day in Gqeberha and there is a bustle of activity behind me. As we can see, we see a commercial a ship now offloading some of its cargo. And what is happening here today is that SAMSA is launching a safety audit where they will be taking a look at vehicles in the commercial industry, and they will be looking at do those vehicles comply with the required safety standards. In the briefing earlier on, we heard the CEO speak about wanting to make sure that every seafarer, as they go out to the sea, they come back without worrying about safety. But to speak to us more about that today, I do have the chairperson of the SAMSA group who is here with me today. Sir, welcome to the show and thank you so much for joining us today. I wanted to begin by just asking, what was the reason behind SAMSA actually launching this safety audit?
Okay, thank you. SAMSA is a safety authority, the safety authority of the country in terms of maritime safety. One of its prime mandates is to ensure safety of lives at sea. Recently we've had a spate of fishing vessel accidents, notably the Lepanto, where 11 lives were lost, and then thereafter we had the Mana, where a fishing vessel caught fire at sea. Although no lives were lost, it is nevertheless an accident which threatened the lives of seafarers. So the Minister of Transport, Ms. Barbara Creasy, had then asked SAMSA to conduct an urgent audit of all fishing vessels to ensure that they are all seaworthy and all capable of bringing home their seafarers when they go out at sea, do the fishing and come back home. While SAMSA normally conducts audits on all vessels that come to port as well as fishing vessels, in this particular case this is a special audit, and we are doing a pilot project here in Gqeberha just to launch this, but the actual launch will be held in Cape Town, where Minister Barbara Creasy will be invited to launch the program. So this is a special audit of all fishing vessels that fly the South African flag. Thank you.
And can you just let us in onto what exactly are some of the issues that you have seen as SAMSA, some of the safety issues? You know, as you say, you have been doing these audits. It's not the first time, you know, but what are some of the issues that you see many commercial fishing ships are struggling with or are failing at?
Yes, I think that the officials of SAMSA themselves will be able to tell you far more about it. But look, there are lots of components to a fishing vessel audit or any vessel. Looking at the navigation equipment, looking at the safety equipment, life jackets, the instruments, engines, what you'd call the structural integrity of the vessel itself, as well as what is called vessel stability. Will the vessel be able to be stable on the high seas? These are all important components of what SAMSA will be auditing for, and these have all in the past would have been problems on different vessels at different times. Seafarer training itself is one of the important things that we'll be looking at, and the certification of seafarers, as well as the structural integrity and those other issues that I spoke about. But what we are finding so far, I think the ship surveyors that are the professional people on these audits will be able to tell you much more about that.